me actually turn the mic towards myself so I can hear a little bit better. I love fiddling with audio settings. Oh, congrats on the shiny Petalil. Has it actually been a month since the last time that you subscribed? I forget how short February actually is. But welcome to both Kissy Face and Dusty. Good to see you both. Dinner is good. Definitely like dinner. It's been kind of a fun day. Oop. We got a little bit of lag there, but given the age of my Switch, not the most surprised by that. Oh, interesting. I guess we can't really see the other stories while we're in the middle of a chapter 1. Let's see. I think most of this dialogue is going to be the same. Also, I did not mess with the lighting settings at all. It is just actually that bright there for some reason. They're all heretics, if you ask me. Every last one of them. That's not ominous at all, buddy. I don't know how I feel about that comment. I'm not sure how I feel about this whole heretic plot in general, to be honest, but I mean, I guess we'll see how we do. But yeah, last time we got through Oswald's first 2 chapters, and we decided to go get ourselves a cleric for our party, and boy howdy is that going. Oh, there's enemies on the way to the cathedral. That bodes. I'm sure everything is fine. Oh boy. Boy howdy, my Twitch app is not the happiest with me right now. Might need to be updated. Everything always needs to be updated. Who am I kidding? Anyway. Let's see. Oh, there's a save point right away. All of this feels very suspicious to me and concerning. Okay, I was curious whether or not I could slip through those trees, but it doesn't seem like it. How many shinies do you have left, by the way?
Where was I?
Well, maybe it's weak to light. I don't know.
Holy light. Illuminate the darkness.
Oh, that works well. Only issue is we are a squishy cleric and we're level 1.
To work.
Characters who have recruited townspeople can summon them into battle. Oh. Okay. This is a new mechanic for me. You also caught a shiny Sunflora, so 15 need to be registered. It's not the living duck, so a lot more on that one. Still, as far as like regular Pokedex completion goes, that's pretty dang impressive. I've never done anything that massive in terms of shiny hunting before. Okay, so we can summon Crick.
Join me, little lamb.
I am no lamb.
Okay, yeah, that's useful.
Very well.
Then we can hopefully kill this thing. Yeah, this is the reason I didn't necessarily start with this chapter.
Tantrum that was.
Did he just say join me, little man? Oh god, I was too busy talking, I missed that. I believe it. I love this guy. Temenos is a very entertaining character thus far. Kinda reminds me of Henry from Fire Emblem Awakening in a good way. Just had to get your phone on max. Sounds on max to get Lyco to come in. Aw. Let me see about audio balancing a little bit. There we go. That's marginally better. I think. Oh boy, a cave.
The sun hangs low.
Okay. That's just the music overpowering the voices a bit.
We can ill afford to dawdle. The beasts grow in number at night.
Then we must steel ourselves and proceed with caution.
Oh, great. We got 2 people and one of us is a cleric. You would in fact look at a possible party member and go join me, little man. That's great. By the way, how's everyone's day going? My day went well. I can't reveal everything I did today because one of those things is a secret that, well, one of the party not the party members. I guess we are all party members in a sense if we're playing an RPG together, but, one of the people in chat, rather, is involved in one of the secrets. Because I found something secret.
You're a stalwart companion. The Sanctum Knights are handpicked from among the church's best.
Your only secret I was visiting a bunch of antique stores. This narrows it down to 0 degrees, aside from Dusty's giggling, giving it away that it's probably not for her.
They're even called Godsblade by some, and reportedly capable of felling 1,000 beasts.
Okay. So, Crick can fight 1,000 enemies. That would be helpful to have in the party. I'm sure he won't die.
You may trust me with your life, Temenos. This God's blade is with you.
Oh boy.
Did my eyes deceive me? During that last fight, I was certain...
What were you certain of?
Yes, I do believe you hid behind me the entire time.
Oh my god. Tomatoes is great. I love him so far.
What? Why, that's preposterous. I swear on my reputation as a knight, I shall protect you.
Then my eyes deceived me, and I meant no disrespect.
That's preposterous, is it?
I hereby place my life in your hands, Godsblade.
Oh my god. I meant no disrespect. Immediately disrespects.
Very good. You'll not catch me hiding, sir.
I'm sure we won't.
Now then, let us be off.
Oh, so we actually do get a second party member. Good. Let's see if he's gonna die or not. Oh wow, he can use quite a few weapons. Oh, yeah, we can't give him equipment. That's not good. Does he have any job points? No. Buddy, I hate to tell you this, Crick, but the last time we met someone like this in Chapter 1, it didn't end well for him. Healing grapes, we need a lot of those. What's over here? Ooh, chest. Gimme, gimme. A tough nut. I don't know what that just reminds me of. The best frickin' line from early Fire Emblem Engage, which is when you get items, it just goes nuts acquired. Oh, we got birds. Yeah, that'll work. Here's the real question. Wow, he has so much more HP than us. Crick, I'm gonna need you to not die because we will die without you.
Oh dear.
Though the idea of summoning a bunch of random NPCs as is quite funny. At least we'll have a healer in our party once we clear this chapter. And I am very, very, very curious how the plot relating to, you know, all the gods is gonna go.
Are you
Like,
alright, Temenos?
they've already subtly tied that into the lore of our first character, so I want to see how they're involved in all this. And I mean, it's an RPG. There's gotta be a god we fight at some point, right? Stimulating ring. That's an interesting name for an item. Ooh, max SP plus 30. Yeah, this is why we explore every nook and cranny. We follow the Miles Edgeworth Investigations philosophy. Sorry. Necromancy, but with the living instead of the dead? I mean, technically speaking, yeah, but it's a weird way to put it. No, we were caught by surprise. That's not good. Oof.
Where was I?
Holy light.
Holy light. Illuminate the darkness.
Nope. Ow.
To battle!
Maybe it's weak to gloves?
Oh dear.
Yeah, this guy's so one of the items they gave us.
Well done, Temenos.
Take damage for an ally one time, raise your physical defense, or unleash a moderately powerful slash to decrease their elemental defense. Is that
I'll cleave you in twain!
magic? Or is that like only elemental magic? Is light magic elemental magic? I guess we're gonna figure out. I think it is technically elemental magic. You love necromancers. What do I expect from you? Nothing less than love of the classes that you do.
Holy light.
Okay, yeah, definitely. So they can synergize well with each
Goodness.
other for theoretical
Tantrum
boss
that
fights
was.
if you time that decently. I do want to level up our boy one more time because I have a sneaking suspicion there will be a boss fight soon. Just a hunch. I kind of doubt anyone else's first section is going to be as long as Oswald's is, given they, like, warn you at the start of his that you have 2 chapters in once. Here we go.
I suggest you get out of my way.
A bird. Yeah, that'll do.
To battle!
Rob!
And I guess I could see the benefit of going out at night then. You can fight more enemies and get more EXP at once.
May the sacred flame guide you.
There we go. Bonus. You no idea what's going on because you can't stay awake past 10. Okay, so allow me to clarify. We are Temenos, a little shit of a cleric, in an affectionate way, from Flame Church, who Oswald met up with after leaving after the end of his 2nd chapter and escaping the prison. We found Temenos being attacked by some presumably sacrilegious folk, who he calls heretics and, I believe, insurgents. And as we went and looked back upon his chapter 1, we found that the insurgents are starting to rise up and that the Pontiff has specifically asked for us. We also saw quite a bit about the backstory of the gods of this world and the evil chaos god Vare, if the church is to be believed anyway. I'm curious what sort of twists they're gonna throw in this. That seems to be the absolute basics. Video keeps lagging. I'm sorry. I think something might be up on Twitch. Because things seem like they're going okay here. Smells like the church in Degalia lost. Rest in peace. Quite possibly. I do have Ethernet connected. Doesn't seem like a lot of CPU is going through, and I haven't dropped any frames. But I did have a lot of trouble getting Twitch to load earlier, so might be something on their end, honestly. Would not be super surprised. It's okay on your end, but you've been having internet issues all day because of the storm. Our internet seems to be functioning fine, and every indication on my end seems to be that it's going through okay. So it might just be unhappy internet. Or unhappy Twitch.
And here we are, my lost lamb.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is about it, but the vibe of that blue flame is just immediately screaming evil to me. Dusty, is there, like, a design reason why my mind is like, why is that blue flame there, and why does it feel evil? Oh, yeah. Comcast is not as good as Verizon. I found when I was streaming off of Verizon, which I am now, I've had a lot less lag issues than I did with Comcast in my apartment. Ugh. I also think it's possible to lower the quality of the stream a little bit, if that's what's causing issues, because streaming live video at 1080p can be kind of taxing on the internet.
I beg you, cease calling me a lamb of any sort.
What? Less to do with the color of the flame and more due to the color palette and lighting, with the flame being dead center compositionally. Also, geez, that actually sucks. Verizon does good internet. I find I prefer, personally, T-Mobile's, like, cell phone data. However, like, as far as Fios and internet goes, it's definitely a lot better in terms of service, I find. Also, I'm very sorry, I don't know what to do then.
My name is Crick, and you would do well to remember it.
I mean, I think he remembers your name, I just think he thinks it's cute to call you a lost lamb. And yeah, something about this composition just feels ominous.
My apologies, Crick.
I think part of it might just be that, like, the actual structure of the main building in the back looks like there's a massive eye in the center of the, central window looking down on us. This also might just be my brain misremembering things, but it does kind of look like the shape of the Chaos God to me. So there's that. Anyway, something is wrong here.
As I said, here we are. The Order of the Sacred Flames Cathedral.
You're right. Up to this point, the player characters have been dead center on screen in these cutscenes, so now it's been broken in favor of the flame. It's clearly trying to draw our eyes there for some reason. I imagine this will be relevant again soon.
Are you quite prepared?
Maybe. I am as Crick prepared. Alright, yeah, now we're focused on us again.
This is certainly strange. It's locked.
What?
Your Holiness, 'tis I, Temenos. Hello? Are you in there? Would you be so kind as to open the door? I fear I shall catch a sickness.
Did the Pontiff truly invite you here?
Yeah.
I must say, I'm beginning to doubt you're the Inquisitor at all.
Dude, chill. I got you here, didn't I? I could have left you behind. In general, a bad thing for a church to be locked. Yeah, that's not a typical thing. Usually the whole, like, house of worship tends to be, at least the public areas of houses of worship tend to be, you know, open to the public as sanctuaries 24/7. Like, if you want to go to a temple or shrine or a church or cathedral, you can usually go in and rest there at like 2 in the morning and no one's gonna think you're that weird. But this is suspicious.
Learned to doubt at last, have you? And yes, he himself told me to meet him here this evening. Perhaps something's gone wrong. How about it, Crick? Can a god's blade with one mighty swing
Cut through the door like a damned criminal? Absolutely not.
Oh god, Crick, someone might be dying in there. Oh no, he's a lawful good paladin, isn't he?
Oh dear. But so be it.
Crick and Temenos is when lawful good meets chaotic neutral.
We'll just have to think of another way to get inside.
We don't use the front door. We're phantom thieves.
Have you hit upon one? Can you hear me? Temenos, we'll catch our death out here if we don't think of something.
He's thinking. Give him a minute. Grab a rock and chuck it at a window. I mean, that's a solution.
Inquisitor Temenos!
Oh, hello there, Crick.
Is everything quite all right? You look dead on your feet.
That's what we call hyper-focusing, Crick.
My apologies. I cannot help but concentrate quite deeply when I ponder a problem. A bad habit, I admit.
Also, you know what else is freaking ominous as hell here? Everywhere else the music has kind of been bright and strong or present. Just listen for a second. There's nothing. Why is it so quiet?
Thanks to that bad habit, however, I've thought of something.
Okay.
The cathedral underwent significant repairs 2 years ago. Surely those who assisted with the repairs still live here. Perhaps interrogating them will shed some light on the way forward.
I don't like the use of the word interrogate here. That's got some connotations. Yeah, it's not unheard of for a solemn place like a place of worship to not have music, but combined with the composition of the last shot,
Interrogating? What are you planning to do to them?
ask them where it is.
Let us be off.
I hate that he doesn't explain. Alright. Come, Crick, let's go torture some people. Oh! Oh, I was kidding. Path action. Coerce. At night, Temenos can coerce information out of townspeople. That strength button means we beat them up to get info. This is the dark version of Oswald's ability. Instead of, you know, scrutinizing them, we use our fists. Oh, God. Yeah, this flame. I don't know about that. I mean, at least here there's some ambient noise. Oh, great! There's the merchant right here. This is so suspicious. Wholesome, sad dad, feral twink. This must be the character you thought I'd like. Yes, exactly. Physical defense and elemental defense up. We'll go for that. We'll equip that. And then I really think we should spend the last two on inspiring plums. Oh, Lord. Well, I have a sneaking suspicion we're getting in through the one part of the building that's, like, textured. But, there's also this guy. Please illuminate the path you're meant to take. Yeah, well, you don't have a green name floating above your head. I was not expecting our path action to be the evil version of, Oswald's so soon, but here we are. Thank you, Nightbot. Everyone remember to, take a sip of water if you haven't. Let's see. Oh no, I'm so sorry. It's quite late. Is something the matter? Ma'am. Obtain what you seek by breaking them in battle! I will get
answers.
Oh. If Temenos is incapacitated before you break an enemy, the attempt will fail. Exploit your foe's weak points to break them and gain information.
To work.
Okay.
How's that for you?
So we are classic version of interrogation here. The equivalent of looking in an animated film and finding the least detailed item. Character will interact with that one. So we just beat people over the head with our staff until they tell us things. Okay. He's so proud of himself, too. A book lover whose lust for the Order's luxurious library drove her to study hard and become a cleric. She was overjoyed when she was assigned to that very library, though it should be noted that she loves the feel and smell of old books more than the words contained therein. Oh, you mean lust. Okay, yeah, I'm good. We're leaving now. Alright. Have a nice day. Oh, your name is Architect. He's stronger, though. Pardon me 1 second, Vados. We're just gonna... nom. I feel like a dick doing this.
Time for some questioning.
Yeah, that was quite a character description.
Very well.
Oh, no,
Now
okay.
die. To work. Holy light.
Okay.
The darkness.
This isn't too bad.
Where was I? Holy light. Illuminate the darkness.
We're just praying to beat people up until they tell us about themselves. I don't know. This is... We're not a good person. I feel like Oswald is a better person, and I don't know how to feel about that. Vados the Architect, an architect and religious zealot who involved with the cathedral repairs 2 years prior, he built an underground passage leading to the cathedral's interior, thanks to grant his crew access during the repairs. Said passage remains accessible via a small building to the cathedral's east.
Oh, The smaller building east of the cathedral hides a subterranean passage no longer in use. Blessings of the sacred flame unto you, Vados, for this gift.
The context of him beating the crap out of him to get that info and then saying that is just... Wow. I feel like getting them drunk would be a more efficient use of our resources. You know, yeah, getting them drunk wouldn't require us to use up SP, but I guess Temenos is more about the direct method.
I see. I must say, I did not expect to be heading underground.
Also, Crick, if you got an issue with us doing this, I hate to tell you what Inquisition means.
The path is open, Crick.
Path. Which you forcibly opened, despite being a messenger of the gods.
And the gods did give their messengers flame to light the way forward.
I interpreted flame as something you can literally light under the ass of people.
I did as the scriptures bade, Crick. I used the flame vested in me to open the way forward.
Maybe this church is evil. just like the prison was evil. Maybe the real evil from this game is society.
Forgive us our sins, O gods.
My goodness. Those of your ilk must lead an exhausting life.
He's very entertaining, mind you. Serious concern about the flame being corrupted. Consider another big piece of media you like as the Church of the Lightless Flame. That's such a good name. The Cult of the Lightless Flame, rather. I mean, using flame motifs.
And how is it that people of your ilk get chosen to serve on the Inquisition?
Crick. It's an inquisition. There's a big difference between a paladin stalwartly defending the clergy and an inquisitor. You don't go around torturing random people. Also, given flame-related religions and other media I like, I tend to agree on that front. Can't say I trust them after that one Game of Thrones thing. Yes, I did watch Game of Thrones. Yes, the ending was awful. Yes, House of the Dragon is significantly better and you should just watch it instead. That is my assessment.
The Pontiff chooses us. It's quite simple, really.
The Pontiff chose this incredibly suspicious dude, who, mind you, is very entertaining, but I am concerned about him.
The sacred flame flickers. This is an ill omen.
Flickering is an ill omen, and the sacred flame is so blue. Also, why the hell is the sacred flame literally surrounded by water? Like it's entrapped. You see what I mean? The sacred flame can't escape from its, holder? Is that the appropriate term? That's intriguing.
What?
I am overcome with unease.
I think the Pontiff's dead,
Nevertheless,
buddy.
we press on.
Or something's wrong. Either the Pontiff is, like, holding some dark rituals to evil god Vare, or, like, you know, he dead Jim. I think he's dead Jim, to be honest. That's my sneaking suspicion of what's happening in there. But I might be wrong. Yeah, just give me one more healing grape. We're spending all of our money, because I'm concerned. I just came to see the cathedral. Do I have a problem with that? Carry on. how we just brandish the massive staff at this guy like, are you sure you're just here to see the cathedral? Unless it's lighter fluid. Oh, God. Yeah, brazier. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Well, cathedral cellars have a high danger level. I guess we're gonna be grinding a few levels in here before we inevitably reach a boss of some kind. Come, Crick, we must search every nook and cranny for secret items. Ooh, light soulstone. So then Crick can do some elemental damage for us. I wonder if every party member gets a temporary friend. Oh good, another inspiring plum. I didn't feel I had enough of those to be comfortable. Though I guess if our inventory merges later, it'll be fine. Ooh, okay. Temenos' Moonlight Judgment. Add Temenos to your party at night and turn the tides of battle. Oh, he automatically inflicts debuffs at night. That actually might be really useful for, like, long-term grinding.
To work.
I mean, regardless, I have a sneaking suspicion.
Holy light.
Yeah, I was gonna say. These things have to bless, but possibly only bless. Alright.
Where was I? Holy light. Illuminate the darkness.
Oh, I was
to work. Repent. Holy light. Illuminate the
yeah, I
darkness.
was gonna say that better kill.
Well, are you all right, Temenos?
I like that he asked if we're all light after we took damage. That's actually quite cute. But we are level 5 now, so we're at least at the recommended level. Can we go down this way any further? Nope, there is an invisible wall here. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see if we can get to level 7 before the inevitable boss fight. Ooh, okay.
Where
That's
was I?
actually interesting.
Holy
Might be able
light.
to win. Yeah, with the elemental debuff for the 3 turns.
To battle! I'll cleave you in twain!
Of course, blindness never works in our favor, but that's
Very well.
because we can holy light,
Holy light.
and it'll do way more damage. Okay, so yeah, there's actually some
Fighting
potentially
is not
useful
what
things
I do.
there, but my only concern is that they're kind of not predictable since they are seemingly random. The Pilgrim Rod, okay. Yeah, I do think I'm going to be, grinding up some money and probably to level 6 before we leave up the mystery ladder because I don't trust this.
Stand back, Temenos! To battle!
To work. Holy light. Illuminate the darkness.
Also, there's a lot of necromancy skeletons down here. I'm not sure if the enemy types really mean anything, mind you, but I'm curious if they do as to why there's a bunch of shambling dead underneath the main cathedral of a popular church in the center of said religion. You know, just a little bit of an important place. Nothing too crazy, mind you. Yeah, good to get a more powerful staff so we can do a little bit of physical damage. And there is another merchant here we can spend the rest of our cash on before we go deal with whatever's happening upstairs. But let's get that last level in on Temenos. Okay, so does it always debuff their magical defense? Because that's really, really freaking good if because then essentially at night, Temenos and Oswald, because we have Oswald as a mage as well, would automatically be getting boosted attack for the first 3 turns of every battle against every enemy.
Very well.
At night. I'm not sure it works on bosses, mind you, but at the very least for traveling and like early level grinding purposes, that's kind of insane.
I did it! It's a knight's duty to fight.
Maybe it's just a thriller night. You were practicing for your D&D game. Ooh, what's your D&D game gonna be about? I will happily listen to the details of everybody's campaigns, mind you. Did I need something? Why are you selling things down here, by the way? Ooh. Okay. Do we want a helmet? Yeah. And then give me a grape. And we have $1, so that's all we can afford. Time for what I'm sure isn't horrific up here. There will be no problems. The church isn't secretly evil or being destroyed or something. It's very dusty. Oh, there's a save point right next to a massive walkway in a large open space. That's, I'm just gonna, you know, there's other rooms, you know. Why don't we go see if there's any secret items? Yeah. Yeah, there is one. There you go, an extra light soul stone. That's so suspicious. That's the most suspicious walkway I've ever seen. Doing it with some streaming friends. Tiefling, gremlin, necromancer girl sneaks into a boat to find her missing adoptive father feature. Very fun. Yeah, totally normal architecture. Not a boss fight setup at all here. Here we go. Come on, Crick. Be not afraid. Oh, he's dead. He's very dead.
Your Holiness.
At least whoever did this left the incense burning.
Please, no. He's dead.
So who killed the Pope? Yeah, someone broke through the window dramatically. Like Joker from Persona 5 style.
What in the world? What's happening, Temenos?
I don't know, are you a necromancer?
Shh.
Is that an arcane beast?
Looks a little demonic to me. Did that thing kill him, or did whoever summoned it kill him?
Could it have shattered the window? Surely not.
Stand back, Temenos.
Somehow I feel like you need me here, buddy.
I will protect you.
The reason he doesn't like being a lamb is because he's called a lamb is because he's secretly terrified. That is a big dog. What if we give it a stick?
I appreciate your courage, but I need not be sheltered from any and all danger.
You have like 200 health.
Temenos.
Oh boy.
Here it comes, Creek. To battle, Crick.
Oh, it... Holy shit. It works on bosses? So chat, Temenos is gonna be on our boss fighting squad at night for the rest of the game, right?
Holy light.
Oh!
So sorry.
To battle!
Oh!
Have a taste of this. Have a taste of this.
To work. Holy light.
Also, what's this thing's name? I will check in a sec. Ooh, AoE. Not fun.
To battle!
Felvarg, okay. A Felvarg, you say? Oh, a flame framed by darkness in the background here. Interesting. Oh, it's wonderful to that.
Bravo, little lamb.
Then we're gonna spend our last bonus turn getting off one final big
Holy
boost
light.
with Holy
Illuminate the darkness.
And then we're gonna spend the next turn.
To work.
Well, first let's figure out if we can bomb. Oh, okay. Then I think we ought to get off as much damage as we possibly freaking can.
It's agitated.
It's phase 2.
Will you cower behind me yet again, dear Crick?
You may as well get behind me if all you have to offer are cruel jokes.
I love them.
In the sacred name of the Thunderblade, I will smite this creature.
Well now, you may prove reliable yet. In which case, I had better do mine. Oh dear.
I think I should probably heal.
Be healed.
Forgive me, Temenos. To battle!
Okay. You can lower your full steel points with any attack.
To work. Atone for your sins.
Is it bad that I kind of want to save the latent power for a moment?
I think not. Oh dear.
Until we break it, just for the
I
extra
think not.
damage off of it. Like, because if we get 4 hits off Crick. And then we go in
little
here.
lamb.
Latent power times 4, max holy light.
Holy light.
476. Okay, not bad. Reduce their elemental defense for 3 turns. Let's save that for the last attack of a
In
combat.
the sacred flame,
I owe you.
Shame we don't get the helper units as secondary party members. I'd like to have them permanently. Oh, it heals itself.
To work.
Now that is an issue.
Here you go.
I thank you. To battle!
Oh dear. Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
To battle!
It's fine, because we're gonna break it. It's not fine?
Have at me.
Very well.
We can't
I
make it
think not.
vulnerable? Holy
This isn't good.
shitballs, okay.
I'll take this.
Good to know.
Huh?
Well, hopefully you don't do
Leave you in
that
place.
again.
Now!
Very well.
Stay power that
repent.
holy light, please. Jesus Christ.
Holy light, illuminate
Alright.
the darkness.
Dismember.
Oh dear.
Sure, I guess.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
That's just a thing it can do.
Very well. I'll take this.
Yeah!
That's not great. Alright, no, right, it's not fine. When it does that, it's not
No.
fine because it's trying to kill you, and it will do so regardless
It
of
is
whatever the
sacred
fuck
flame.
you
I
do.
owe you.
But does latent power...
Uh,
No, we don't have enough. Test that one.
I think not.
Timing's
Oh
off.
dear. I think not.
Have at me.
Okay, yeah, so it's just block. Really, truly. Just block.
My honor as a knight.
Sacred Slash into latent holy.
I'll cleave you in twain.
Never mind, we're good. We're good. Didn't have that much health. Well, that's ominous
Are
as
you
hell.
alright, Timmy?
A random giant beast broke in and killed the pontiff. Not expecting that to be where this went, to be honest. What the hell? Oh yeah, those claw marks do match the claw marks on the back of his robe.
Pontiff.
Now here's the interesting question, though. This story is definitely really enjoyable here because there's a lot of, like, crumbs left to lead you to further discoveries. Somebody locked the door to the cathedral when this happened. Who knew that this was gonna happen and locked the cathedral with the pontiff inside?
Why did this happen? And how?
I don't know.
Steady yourself, Crick. We must keep our wits about us.
Forgive me.
Enormous claw marks down his back. The beast did this, without a doubt. He's yet warm. We're too late, but not by much.
What a horrific accident.
Accident. accident. Crick, someone locked the door. This is foul play. It was locked from the inside. Otherwise, Temenos could have just broken the lock and not the whole door. Yeah. So someone was trying to keep it from getting out, but... Then why would... Here's the thing. Dusty, I just think someone was trying to make it look like that was the case, actually. Because the stained glass window is shattered. The beast could get in and out through the broken stained glass window at any time, but remained in the cathedral for some reason. The door is locked from the inside, but there are other ways to exit the building that we've seen. So, I think someone locked it to make it look like the Pontiff locked himself in from the inside, and then used the secret passage to escape. Because, mind you, the passage that we entered through wasn't locked. Why didn't the Pontiff jump out yet? I mean, aside from being an old man who might not be able to, I don't know, he is pretty darn dead. And I mean, he's dead in such an aesthetic place that, I'm sorry, I feel like there's more going on here, Dusty. I can't believe that this just happened.
An accident. You view life through a keyhole, Crick.
How do you mean?
I hate to say it, but I agree with Tenemos here. Someone set this up.
A cathedral window shattered. A massive beast roaming within. The Pontiff slain.
Unless this isn't the scene where the crime pulls out Ace Attorney. It might not be. But his body is warm. So the scene of the crime, if not here, is nearby. It might be nearby because we saw the beast enter stage left. So if he died stage left and someone locked the door to ensure no one would come sneaking inside and finding this until it was clear. Oh, what a tragic accident that the Inquisitor and Crick are going to stumble upon as evidence that this was just some horrible beast running wild and not someone doing this as foul play. I don't know. I feel like we're Ace Attorneying this, but maybe I shouldn't be.
Temenos.
Maybe it's just too aesthetic of a place to be murdered in my eyes.
Temenos?
He's hyper-focusing again. Don't mind him.
The truth lies in the flame.
Oh god, is it time for flame logic chess? You're still debating whether the window was an entrance or an exit or both. See, here's the question. If the Pontiff was murdered somewhere else and his body moved by someone who could control the beast, they could have used the window or the cathedral's secret entrance as an exit. Oh god, it is flame logic chess.
Given the current scene, I believe this is roughly how things looked before the Pontiff was slain.
It's just... this is almost more, oh, what was it? Mystery Bros? I have it on my iPad. I will find the name. Mystery Room! Yes! Mystery Room. The Layton spinoff for iOS devices. Layton Brothers Mystery Room. This reminds me of that. It is Layton Brothers. It's Little Thief. Oh god.
First, we must find out how the beast came to be here. It must have left a trace somewhere around here.
Oh, this is literally Ace Attorney. I am so happy right now.
Now, let us be led to the truth.
I wasn't expecting Octopath Traveler Ace Attorney investigations tonight, to be honest, but we're entering into Temenos' mind palace, I guess. Also, it's sus as hell that there's one lingering incense burner that wasn't knocked over.
Looks like someone burnt incense here. It smells of fool's poppy.
Fool's poppy. Okay, what is fool's poppy? Your brain hurts in advance if this is anything like Ace Attorney Crimes. I have no guide. I am unsure if guides have even been made for this game yet, so I'm scared if it is.
A flower known to attract all manner of beasts, but especially those of the Varg family.
So, there you go! As I said, foul play. Someone lit the incense to attract the beast. Presumably locked the door from the inside, and then they didn't use the shattered window as an exit. What probably happened was the beast broke in, and it was so fast that the pontiff didn't have time to react to it. Because of the fool's poppy incense. So whoever it was, locked the door from the inside, let the Vorg run through. It killed the pontiff, and they must have escaped using the underground passageway. And no one would ever know.
In other words, it's no coincidence we found that foul creature here.
You just assumed the pontiff was summoning the monster he couldn't handle? I don't know, I feel like it's a murder. You inherently distrust religious authority in media. That's fair. He could have called it on himself, I'm just not sure why he would. Yeah, it does sound like a cross between certain herbs.
It must have been lured to the cathedral.
By who? Shattered cathedral window.
Shards of the cathedral window are scattered across the floor. But this window contains powerful wards that keep evil at bay. So how did it get through?
That's an interesting one, then.
This shard has a bit of dirt on it.
Dirt.
As though it landed outside the cathedral.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh no, it's an Ace Attorney case, really. So, did the window shatter outwards? Someone broke the window. Maybe it was the pontiff killing himself for some reason, then. Because if the window shattered outwards, someone on the inside locked the door to make it look like an accident. Or they locked the door to do a secret ritual of summoning a Vorg. And then broke the window towards the outside. So it was an exit. And then they moved the shards back indoors to make it appear as though it shattered inside? I mean, we saw in Oswald's case, this world doesn't really have great forensics, but wow. Jesus Christ.
Suppose it did land outside the cathedral. The window could have been broken from within, and the shards retroactively scattered inside.
But why?
In which case, this was not the beast's doing, but the work of another. I see it now. The broad strokes of the scene have become apparent. Though, one thing still troubles me.
Who did this? could have been assistants, or could have been other clergy, potentially. So for some reason, the shattered outwards, breaking the seal. For some reason, they had Fool's Poppy to summon a warg, right? Okay. Oh, Lord. Do I need to start writing these things down? Maybe. They could have had someone who, locked it to keep it from getting out and bailed when the monster attacked the Pope. That's possible. That seems more likely than any of my previous suggestions. I definitely wasn't expecting this game to become Ace Attorney. Toppled candlesticks. So that's the thing. The candlesticks are knocked over, but not the incense
The 4 toppled
burner.
candlesticks. These are never seen in the cathedral but for a few important ceremonies.
So it must have been a ritual then.
So, why were they out tonight? In fact, the pontiff once told me that the flames of these candles represent the sacred flame itself.
Okay.
The gods, eager to seal their evil counterpart away, became as 4 sacred flames and settled into slumber.
Are they trying to, like, awaken the gods, maybe? If it needed a human sacrifice, did they intend to sacrifice someone else who escaped and not the Pope? Or did they try to summon the gods and summon something incorrectly? Or is there some church ritual that requires a Borg for some reason? Or Fool's Poppy?
The truth lies in the flame.
Also, weren't there only 3 candlesticks knocked over, or can I not count?
It's a recreation of the scripture. This is no mere coincidence. It was premeditated.
But
Yes. I do believe I have it figured, Crick.
care to share with the class, Temenos?
Ah, Temenos. Welcome back.
The fragments of the window, you see.
Yeah.
If you look closely, they've flecks of dirt upon them.
Monsters hide in the last candlestick. Okay, got it. Yeah, Crick is our Ace Attorney weird girl now.
Which suggest it was broken from within, and the shards were scattered across the floor afterward. Add that to this censer, which contained the lingering scent of an incense known to lure all manner of monsters.
But especially wargs.
You mean...
Someone shattered the window and attracted the beast, which killed his holiness.
And made it seem... Oh, Crick was standing in front of the last one. Okay. And made it seem like there was a ritual going on?
This is no accident, but a murder.
Maybe?
I am all but certain.
But who?
Who would do such a thing?
I don't know, insurgents, I guess, but I don't know if I buy that.
Indeed, that is the question. I believe we have a hint, however. Look. These candlesticks were carelessly toppled. You may suppose they were knocked aside when the pontiff was attacked. But these are only taken out for a handful of important ceremonies. So why were they out tonight and surrounding the altar, no less? The gods, eager to seal their evil counterpart away, became as 4 sacred flames and settled into slumber.
That's a book of scripture. But why was it hidden away in the pulpit?
Well, okay, to be clear, that's kind of a normal place to put that, but...
The truth lies in the flame.
It's religious clergy trying to make it look like insurgents to distract from their evil doings. Ooh. Oh. We never did hear what he wanted to tell us about the truth behind the insurgency, so... You know? I don't know how Ace Attorney twisty we're getting here, but that might be true if we're really getting Ace Attorney with it.
I believe His Holiness sensed the impending danger and hid it for us to find. Hoping that someone would understand the significance of all this.
If he hid it, though, and he was alive that long, did he know that he was gonna be murdered when he told us to come? And if so, why not stop his murder? You've played too much Ace Attorney in my day. It's okay, me too. Why call it an altar when it's the one thing that never changed, but
There is something in this bit of scripture, a truth not yet uncovered.
That will be all, Inquisitor Temenos.
Hello?
The Sacred Guard will take over from here.
Is the Sacred Guard and Kubaryi responsible for this?
Why are you here?
We got word of a beast prowling the area, but I see we're too late.
No, I think she's behind it.
And I see the Pontiff's been killed.
I don't trust you.
We will be asking for your statements later. Leave at once, and take nothing with you.
That's sus.
Let us be off.
Take the book.
Crick, I've something to ask of you. I need you to investigate something for me.
Oh, yeah?
Oh? And what might that be?
We really do have our own Ace Attorney weird girl. Well done. Hey Oswald, wanna help us solve a murder? If she's involved in a pawn, maybe. Maybe. I guess that's possible.
Oh, gods above.
I'm more curious who the new pontiff would be, because I'd be suspicious of them. Also, is that the judge from Oswald's trial up there?
Pontiff Jorg, father to our flock. Was as the sacred flame onto us, scattering the shadows cast along our path. And we shall tell his story for generations to come.
Your Holiness.
This cannot be. The sacred flame itself wavers in sadness this day.
I still don't trust you.
We may never fully comprehend what we've lost.
We meet again, Deputy.
I wanted to speak with you since you discovered the scene. Did you take note of anything unusual?
Now here's the question. Do we trust her?
Let me think. No, not a thing.
Oh. Oh, you don't trust her? Temenos trusts her as far as he can throw her, and he has tiny arms.
We both know that's not true, Temenos. Reflect on what the dear Pontiff would think of your lies. We, the Sacred Guard, are an independent investigative body within the Church. One that has long upheld order and peace within the Church's purview. The Pontiff set up the Inquisition so that he could participate in that process. But now he's gone. Perhaps it's time you got to proselytizing.
Maybe they have an issue with the Inquisition. Maybe their thought is that, well, also I don't necessarily think I disagree with them, that the Pope should not be in charge of assigning who the investigators are within the Church, and that they should be chosen among people who actually believe in the values of justice and order, rather than Temenos here, which, okay, I mean, fair, to be honest.
Have you anything useful to say, or have you simply come to crow at me? Is it not the duty of the Sacred Guard to protect the Church's influential members? Is the onus not, therefore, on you?
Ooh.
Heel, pup. You're still playing the Pontiff's loyal hound, I see.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have other matters to look into. To the library with us, quick.
Wow. He is coming with us. Yeah, no, you're in on this somehow.
You sicken me, Temenos.
She saw everything we saw, so even if she isn't in on it, then it's, like, understandable that she doesn't like us for not telling her what we discovered from the scene, mind you. My thoughts on her, though, is I sincerely think the fact that she would have been the one to find the scene first if we weren't there, and the fact that she called us the Pontiff's loyal hound, has an issue with the Inquisition, and, like, sincerely seems to, dislike the way that the Pope was getting involved in his own justice, makes me think that her organization is at the very least involved. Oh wow, you must be level 30 to guide this person, okay. Everything we discovered is basically conjecture, but based on evidence that we both have access to. Exactly. She might have found something and thought something different, but she wanted to hear our conjecture about it for some reason. Pored over the histories of the Church, it found no similar incidences ever occurring. That's true, historian. The Pontiff was so kind to me when I was growing up. The Pontiff extended a hand even to the lowliest among us. He was a spectacular man. I've never thought the pontiff would pass before an old man like me. Inquisitor, you're under investigation as well. Well, that makes sense. You cannot guide the Sanctum Knight. Well, that's suspicious. Why did this have to happen? The pontiff was a good man. I feel like the actual insurgence is actually coming from other groups, yeah. She wanted to know how close to the truth we've gotten. Yeah. And I don't know if she herself is involved with the death, or she just personally agrees with the fact that the pontiff should die. But something's off about her. Can't imagine how difficult this was for you, Temenos. You and the pontiff were so close. The pontiff may have been carrying the weight of all of humankind's sins on his shoulders. That seems like a heavy-ass burden to give to one old man. I want to see the inside, if they're going to let me walk in the church. I want to examine how they cleaned up the crime scene. The Sacred Guard is investigating the infant as we speak. So that guy, you just have to be level 20 or up. Excuse me, I'm going to poke my nose where I don't belong. The call is coming from inside the house. You saw Temenos' vents. Oh my god, he's the imposter. This is kind of Among Us, isn't it? Hello. Why did this happen? It's so scary. My son is terrified, but it's understandable given what's happened. Yeah, I would be pretty scared too. It's times like these that the faithful need our reassurance most. I mean, realistically speaking, at times like these, if you're meant to be like a guiding, you know, service as a church, you should probably be kind and compassionate to the people mourning someone that they either personally cared about or saw the value in. You look cool. Elite Sanctum Knight. These are the Pontiff's chambers. I wonder what we'll find here. And we can't guide her either. Pardon me, everything here is suspicious. Also, I stole something from the Pontiff's chambers yesterday. Nice. Hi. I know I shouldn't be here, but I'm here anyway. Cleaner. It's shattered all right. Look at all these teensy tiny pieces. I'll do whatever I can to help so that the Pontiff may rest in peace. Sacred Flames Healing. Summonable 9 times.
Come my way.
Oh, great. We got a temporary party member. Might as well bring another healer with us. That seems useful. Hello. It's exhausting hearing the same story over and over again. We'll be handling the investigation. Please don't get in our way. It does feel like the well-established branches of the church don't like the Inquisition. Given the whole interrogation thing, I don't feel like they're wrong on that from like a personal moral standpoint, but we'll see what's actually going on in there. Let's get our butts actually over to the library like we're supposed to now that I've spoken to everyone. I've examined all the lore there is to. There's still a merchant here, which makes me feel like we're having another boss fight. So we're just gonna buy some stuff. All humans die someday. There's no need to make such a big fuss over one man's passing. Interesting perspective. Not one I necessarily share. It's okay to make a big fuss over someone you care for dying. Hello.
Why did you feel the need to provoke her, Temenos?
He can't help himself.
I was merely pointing out the facts.
By lying? You said you didn't notice anything at the cathedral.
I'd like to say that was born of simple expedience. They may be your compatriots, Crick, but they are not to be trusted.
Ooh.
So, did you do as I asked?
Well, I asked everyone who would have been in the cathedral that night. But not a soul saw anyone suspicious.
My thoughts exactly.
Which begs the question of how the Sacred Guard found out.
Yeah, that's a good question. If none of them saw anything suspicious, and yet they had her come in when the pontiff died. I don't know about this one.
Temenos? Wait, that's the book of scripture we found at the cathedral.
Lower your voice, Crick. This was a parting gift from the pontiff. We cannot be shouting about it from the rooftops.
Also, you're in a library.
Is it of any significance?
It looks like any other book. Oh. There's a note between the pages.
And soon, night shall fall. Oh.
What does it mean?
I've not a clue. But it's clearly of grave importance.
I kind of love this arc so far.
Ah, if it isn't the Sacred Guard, do you still have need of us?
Crick, you've been reassigned.
Understood.
We lost him.
You'll be informed of the location later. Pack your belongings.
I'm sorry, Crick. At least you lived.
I've no need of you, Hound.
Yeah, the fact that she's treating us like a dog that the pontiff owned is just creepy. At least he's not dead. Yeah, he's doing better than Emeralds. As long as they don't murder him wherever they reassign him. Hopefully they won't. But I think Crick had a better ending overall. Could have been worse.
Reassigned as quickly as you were recruited. It was a short and beautiful friendship, Crick.
It was hardly budding, Temenos.
I see you won't be taken in.
We weren't in each other's company long. But I believe I see what His Holiness saw in you. Why you were chosen.
Well, how sweet of you. Yeah, Crick also doesn't hate Temenos. This is a much more positive overall ending. There was still a death, but I'm really into the whole Ace Attorney vibe we've got going here.
It was an honor, Crick.
What will you do now?
I think I shall set off on a journey.
A journey?
Indeed. To find the one who murdered the pontiff.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have a hunch, you see.
Yeah, we have Sad Dad and Twinkworth. We gotta get our goth thief GF soon.
And well, doubt is what I do.
Take care of yourself, Temenos. I must take my leave.
Also, I've been made aware that alongside all the other side quests in this game, I think there are some that can lead to unlocking new classes.
First, I must meet with Lucian, the theologian.
At least we have slightly more guidance than Oswald does right now.
The one who was with the pontiff, and thus is now of great interest to me.
That's true. Didn't he mention he was meeting up with Lucian before he died?
His Holiness concerned himself with the movements of the heretics while alive. So an interrogation of Lucian may be in order. Though I cannot help but wonder. The pontiff left that note in the scripture. He knew his own death was nigh.
He really did.
And soon night shall fall.
I feel like he might have meant in a grander, like, the chaos god will end the world sense, which concerns me. Oh god. It is Ace Attorney music.
I must divine the truth behind those words.
Again, another soundtrack I need to steal for my tabletop session playlists. Hi, Mint.
Temenos. I heard the news that you're leaving the village.
Forgive me for not saying farewell, Mint. This is to be a journey of healing. I must mend my broken heart.
A believable enough lie. Yeah, Mint also lived. Temenos is having a much better time of it than Oswald as far as murdered confidants and friends goes.
Or so I'd like you to believe.
We just lost one father figure.
'Tis impossible to know what goes on in that mind of yours. But I know you'll conduct yourself well. I shall miss your orations of the history, Temenos. Farewell.
Farewell, Mint.
Please, keep in touch. If you'd like, that is.
We will go say hi to Mint before we leave town. Remember how you joked about Mint having a sister called Cinnamon? Do you think that the, oh Christ, her name, the Black Knight. Yes. that, her name is Cinnamon now. Oh, Library Girl. Oh, God. Yeah, Library Girl fits better. I just thought Cinnamon because orange. Temenos leaves the city determined to get to the bottom of the pontiff's murder. And soon, night shall fall. The phrase, found at the scene of the murder, echoes in his head. It is his duty as Inquisitor to shine the sacred flame's light upon the truth. Come what may. Ooh, nice fancy ramen. Very nice.
The sacred flame shall light our path. Probably.
Probably! Oh, God. Oswald's just like, who the hell did I just recruit? Okay, so we got 1 gold, a bunch of healing items, and we're doing pretty well here. We should probably heal up before we head south to meet up with Throne. Also, let's get Temenos some skills. Oh, Steel SP, equivalent to 10% of the damage dealt. And then we'll go revive, but oh. Stealing SP using an attack, once we get powerful enough, is going to be kind of insane. Jesus Christ. Oh, we're also taking this random-ass cleric with us. Hey, buddy. I hope you like adventure. What are we calling this guy, chat? This dude we're just taking with us from Flame Church. He's gotta have a name, right? Steve! Alright, Steve. Good to see you, buddy. Reminds me, I ran into my cousin at one of the antique shops we visited. I didn't know he worked there. I just went upstairs and I'm like, man, that voice sounds familiar. And I was going around back where they were setting up a new display cabinet. And this guy comes up and apologizes, like, oh, sorry for the mess. And I'm like, wait a minute. And it was just my cousin. Alright, Steve. Are you ready? We're gonna take you across the entire continent with us, Steve. Greetings and welcome to Flame Church. You've come a long way. You have no idea. Chance of success 100%. Might as well scrutinize. See what lore we get.
Well now.
72. A kindly old man who's quick to greet everyone with a friendly word. He is well respected as a warm presence in town, but his presences belie his past life as a highly skilled assassin who killed as easily as he greets others today. Where is my game about elderly man? Oh my god. Scrutinize is my favorite fucking skill in this game. I love the amount of love and care that the writers put in to creating these interesting characters all over the map that tie into the lore and make the world feel so alive. He's just casually an assassin. Why are my tabletop NPCs here? Yeah. Elderly man sounds exactly like an NPC I would make. You imagine Temenos is like, I got this. He holds up a staff. And Steve needs to hold him back while Oswald's just like, tell me about yourself. Fascinating. Nice to meet you, Mr. Former Assassin. Let's have a look around town now that we're not in a story. Sure, it's not the cleanest room, but it was so cheap I couldn't say no. 96. I might not take a chance unless it's 100 for a bit. The chances of successfully scrutinizing go up as you level, by the way. Being a midwife is rewarding work. You're responsible for the lives of both mother and child! Oh my god, we need you up north in Cape Cold! Shit, we need to be level 10! Okay, we need to go level up so that we can go get a midwife to those people who need to deliver a baby like 3 days ago. We found her. Oh no, we're gonna have to leave Steve behind, I think. Oh no, so that we can bring the midwife. Oh, immediately. Okay, well at least Temenos is gonna make this easier on us because it's nighttime. We're just gonna run back and forth until we all hit level 10.
Do the gentle. Very well. Say your prayers. Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
I don't think it will be that difficult.
Pierce them, wings of frost.
I'm so sorry, Steve. I think we're only allowed to bring
Study
one NPC
harder.
at a time, unfortunately. And we gotta get Temenos to level 10 to get us a midwife. It's okay. Steve will be here for moral support while we level Temenos 3 levels out here to get a midwife.
I suggest you get out of my
What
way.
is this tiny Dumbo octopus and how do I make it my friend?
Where was I?
I don't want to fight it. I want that to be my friend. Mountain Octopuff. I want an
Holy
Octopuff.
light, illuminate the darkness.
It's the best thing I've ever seen.
I need fire, bird.
Oh, it resists fireball.
Now then,
Does it resist lightning?
strike them down.
Oh
To work.
no. That might be one
May
you
the
just
sacred
need to
flame
have its
guide
weakness
you
to kill.
always.
That must be a rare enemy, actually. Oh boy. Maybe there's a way to come back for him later. Probably. If he's still at the cathedral, we could come back and try to retrieve Steve. We'll have to check later. We're really attached to this random NPC now. I suppose that's how things go. Steve is gonna help deliver a child. I don't think Steve knows how to deliver a child. I mean, we can summon him to help us.
Come, little lamb.
He bonked.
Try again.
Good job, Steve.
Fire, bird. All according to plan.
Rob!
Thanks, Steve. Good job, buddy.
Oh, goodness. What a tantrum that was.
God, Temenos, I need you to level. What are we gonna name the midwife? I hope you know that I highly expect chat to give nicknames to every single NPC that we gather as random people for the remainder of this game.
Let the
Bertha?
experiment begin.
Okay, I like Bertha. Bertha's cute.
I need a plan.
Fireball.
Fire.
But yeah,
Burn.
Temenos is gonna make our grinding sessions with these two go a lot faster, because enemies like that will die in one
Study
turn.
harder.
Okay, level 8. You need to get him to level 10, so. You didn't mean for that to be a pun. Oh my god, she's Bertha, because she births for you. Or she helps you give birth. Rather. She doesn't birth for you. That's not what a midwife is. She's not a surrogate. Oh, good. We can bonk them.
Oh, dear.
Actually, we can summon. And Steve can bonk with us.
Come,
But we can
little
only
lamb.
summon Steve 9 times anyway, so unfortunately, we would have to keep coming back to get new Steves.
And
That's all. Now die.
Did he just heal us for like 1 HP? Oh! Oh, he gives like actual...
let me show you what I've
flame
learned.
power for this, 'cause we're trying to kill them both at once.
Pierce them. Wings of frost.
He gives like actual regen.
Study harder.
Oh, yeah, we might want to come back and get Steve, just because that skill is going to be really nice to have for fights. So what we're going to do is we're going to go get the midwife, and then we're going to come back and get Steve, and then we go get the thief character. Because obviously doing some random side quests with an unnamed
out of
NPC
my
in Cape
way.
Cold is way more important than anything else, obviously.
I need a plan.
You're gonna assume the summons form their own backup party and go on adventures, obviously. I mean, Steve, he's so prepared to become the new
Fire.
god of this world.
Bird.
How could we ever doubt him?
Well,
We're just gonna continue using up our SP while we
holy
level.
light. Illuminate the darkness.
I've seen worse methods.
Alright, come on, Temenos. We don't have very far to go. Like a level and a half, not bad. And it's nighttime, so we get extra XP. Because we get more enemy spawns, so... Won't be too long. I love that the little NPC's character model follows you on the map, though. That's adorable.
I suggest you get out of my
Hello,
way.
monkeys.
Thinking time.
Bye, monkeys.
Pierce them.
Also,
Wings of
leveling
frost.
Oswald to get him some more SP would be generally good for our
Study
long-term
harder.
benefits of having two magic-based characters with us. It'll make whatever chapter 2s we go to next a little easier. Though I have to wonder if they show us where, like, we're meant to go. Yeah, there you go. Temenos' chapter 2 and Oswald's chapter 2 are all the way on the other side of the world from here. And Temenos' is right near where Casti's chapter is. So it's clear how they've kind of tied things together to draw you to recruiting other characters through, like, gameplay elements. That's actually really neat. I'm honestly think they really refined a lot of things in this game that make me really happy.
I suggest you get out of my
Also,
way.
yes, I agree. The characters running behind you is one of the best things
There.
ever.
Now die.
Didn't think about that.
I need a plan. In pursuit of knowledge.
I don't want to spend a ton of it just to bomb some enemies.
Your
Pull that one
To
regularly.
work.
The nice thing about Temenos is Holy Light requires so little SP to use. It's less than half of what Oswald uses on average. So that means you can get off a lot more light magic attacks.
I've gained valuable insight.
I guess so. We'll probably go Wynant or Casti. I mean, it depends on where there are actually ports. Because if you look at the world's map, I think there might be technically a ship here. But we haven't really found a lot of ways we could sail across the sea yet. Here looks to be a port city, right? The harbor lands. Which makes me think that, yeah, you can sail to Oket. But we might actually have to go back up to get to this boat to get to Oket or Casti. And then we gotta go really to the end of the world over there to get to Oswald's. But the good news is we can fast travel between towns. So as soon as we get this midwife, we can go straight to Cape Cold and back here to see if we can get ourselves Steve. Obviously. Alright, come on, enemies. Alright. Yeah, Temenos is very useful.
Holy light. Illuminate the darkness.
We're level 9 with him, right? I believe so, anyway.
May the sacred flame guide you. Oh,
Yeah,
son.
we're close. We're very close to where we need to be. I love the way that we as people get attached to just some random guy. Like, we've got some fun, deep characters here with revenge plots and Ace Attorney murder mysteries, but Steve. Don't you know Steve is the most interesting character in all of Octopath Traveler II?
Pierce them.
We gotta name one of these guys
Wings of
Julius,
frost.
I think, at some point. It's the tabletop
Study harder.
instinct. It's true. It's how you end up with a bunch of random, like, you know, barkeeps just as NPCs that you weren't planning to be NPCs. I don't know why the first example goes to the Team Rocket Grunt from the Pokemon campaign that, like, Hassan ran.
I suggest you get out of my way. Very well. Holy light. Illuminate the darkness.
Thinking time.
Triple bonk.
I'm done.
Say your
I
prayer.
kinda wanna just delete this bird from this
Holy
playthrough
light.
system.
Illuminate the
Just for the fun of it. Satsuki is such a fantastic character that happened on the
Tantrum that was.
The nature of tabletop RPGs is very much pantsing a story by as far as the planning versus pantsing your story goes. There we go. And it's kind of wonderful in that way because characters just sort of sprout up. You never know who your players will get attached to. And you can make characters that are suited to their interests, mind you. It can be easy to tell what someone's tastes are like after you play them for a while, with them for a while.
Mints of frost.
You never know what random blorbo they're gonna get attached
I've
to.
seen worse methods.
That is quite fun, mind you. Yes, Hajime as well, in the one campaign I'm running at the moment. Oh god, who else falls into that category? Technically Yuki, who is one of the more beloved NPCs I've ever made.
Now then.
Was just kind of meant to be a part of the puzzle, but that's obvious. Sometimes you predict their tastes by complete accidents. Yes,
Study
that happened
armor.
with you. You predicted what I liked when you made a character. I don't know how you did it so perfectly, mind you, but you just kind of guessed all the tropes I was into. Also, can I teleport to the cathedral? Okay, so we can go see about getting Steve back after we go, you know, deliver a baby. Just a little important. We've made them wait a few days. In the real world, that baby would have come out no matter what, mind you. I'm glad we found the midwife, at least. Also, now that we're level 10, we might be able to scrutinize more people. Please don't bother you, you're extremely busy. Okay, daytime. There's the barkeep. Not quite. Yeah, I'm sorry, Steve. We gotta take Bertha with us for a quest.
Come, my wayward lad.
We do have a job that needs doing. Come along now, Bertha. I find artists who are impassioned by their dreams and ideals so compelling. This landscape has simply been waiting for me to come paint. Let's say goodbye to Mint before we run off. The door to the Cathedral of the Order of the Sacred Flame is open to one and all. Welcome. Also, there's a side quest guy here. Of late, we see more people coming on pilgrimage to the cathedral than ever before. Unfortunately, the path to the cathedral is poorly lit and dangerous for the unprepared, crawling it as is with petrifying creatures. Candles of the sacred flame have the power to keep them at bay. Placing them carefully along the path could provide relief. If only some patron would pick up some candles and put them at my disposal. Okay. Can we pick those up? Really want to go to the cathedral on the mountain. Sisterman's really good at telling stories. I never get lost or forget who's who. Why is it so hard to scrutinize the children? Must get rest before my night watch. Oh, we can scrutinize, not Steve here.
What's there?
31. A cleric who patrols the town every night, gently and calmly admonishing the drunken overly merry. Overly merry? What do you mean, overly merry? How puritanical are we talking here? Children are inscrutable. Also, Bertha appears to have a spear in terms of her skills. I don't know who gave a midwife a spear, but there you go. His patience with this crowd stems from a night where he himself had far too much to drink and ended up committing a massive blunder. And we can find a hidden item. An herbal flamer. Okay, very nice. What better way to teach the children than with the stirring recitations of the histories? Oh, I'm tempted to do the 98 on Mint just to see what happens. But, like, I've played enough Fire Emblem to know that 96 is not 100.
What's the...
Good enough. Mint, age 25. A cleric who wishes for the blessings of the sacred flame to reach every corner of the realm. Never without a smile on her face, she is deeply devoted to her missionary work and prays every day in her effort to make amends. Amends for what, though? Amends for what, though? Anyway, can't learn with Scholar, can get Cleric. Make base damage to all foes, Sacred Shield, Revive. I might get Revive. Raises the max SP. Raises HP restored to the equipping character when healed. Okay. We can raise MP by 50, increase success rate in fleeing, then equipping character will recover with 25% of their HP when they're knocked out. That's actually nice. Okay, we just have evasive maneuvers, but resilience will be nice on you. Alright, let's actually go get that baby delivered, because we've been avoiding that way too long. Secret assassin Mint, maybe. Maybe more loud than merry. Oh god. Between her and the elderly man, there's some suspicious things going on in Flame Church, and not all of them are murder. Hello, we brought a midwife. Help! The baby's nearly here! The baby's nearly here! Oh, it looks like I'm just in time. How fares your wife? It's you. Please, you have to help my wife and child. That's why I'm here. Leave it to me. The baby's born. Oh, I'm so relieved. She's the sweetest little girl you'll ever lay eyes on. Oh, and she's resting comfortably with my wife. All thanks to the midwife, of course. All thanks to me? Your wife is the one who birthed the wee babe. She's the one upon whom you should be heaping your praise. Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. Well, we got 3,000 gold and immersion nut. Which in this context has sounded very silly. I'm a father now. I've got to work on staying calm. How much does it cost to stay calm? 42. Yeah, the money goes up as you level, doesn't it? They solved the problem of just flying to easier Final Fantasy towns to heal for cheaper. Alright. We'll have a faster time getting down to Throne if we go via Flame Church, so let's do it that way. She pushed that little gal out. The champ been in labor for 3 days. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Oh, right, Steve. Let's see if Steve's still at the cathedral. If not, we do need to go gather someone else to be our new friend. And you'll have to name them. Steve, are you here? Steve was investigating, you know, the pontiff's death, so... Oh, we can't teleport. Okay, we gotta run there. Alright, Temenos, I hope you're ready. Can we buy Holy Flames from the local store to set up along the way? Maybe? Deals light base damage. Okay, we don't have anyone who's an apothecary yet. Ooh. We could use our money from the, adventure there to, buff ourselves a little bit. That would be good. Our money from helping deliver a baby will go to buffing our stats. Good thing Oswald has stayed fit over the last few years. Oswald is running across the entire map. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Oswald is gonna have the most glorious buns and thighs. These boys are running marathons every day. Hope Crick's okay out there. I mean, we know Emerald isn't, but Crick, maybe Crick's okay. Battle at the last possible second. Okay. Listen here, monkey. We're on a very important mission. You may think it's to go, you know, get revenge or find out what happened to the pontiff.
I've
very
seen
important
worse
mission
methods.
is just to find Steve. Crick's alright, living his best life. I hope it stays that way. We might need someone like Steve for that old man's quest. I gotta think about that one more. Alright. People are still gathered here. And Steve, I believe, was inside. Steve, we're coming. We've sat through several loading screens for you, and we'll sit through more. They really should do something about the monster problem. I think that's what the old man is saying, but I'm not entirely sure what the solution is. I think Steve might actually have important things to do. We've made no progress whatsoever in repairing the cathedral window. His Holiness would be heartbroken if he knew our cathedral was still bereft of its most beloved feature. The problem is we lack the materials to effect the repairs. If we had one large soul stone of each type, the window could be restored. Should you come in possession of 4 types of large soul stone, the cathedral would be most grateful to receive them as a gift. There he is! It's more imperative than ever with the pontiff gone for us clerics to work together as one. You don't say, Steve.
Come, my wayward lad.
Oh no, we're just taking him everywhere, unless it's a side quest where we need someone else, in which case we'll be like, bye Steve, have a nice break. And then we'll go back and get Steve. It just requires fighting a few monkeys. This is so dumb. We need a Steve emote. We're gonna confuse anyone who wasn't here for this stream. Okay, let's hit a save point. We got Steve back. We should definitely go, get ourselves our new friend. Oswald is just gathering his found family. Steve has been, recruited. So I guess we know we can always get Steve. Should we take Steve to the final boss, if we can, chat? Yeah, we gotta go down south from here. Oop, we got stuff. Yoink. We are still gonna be opening every single chest, mind you. Western Clockbank High Road. What a name. That's a fun name. You realize this means we'll have to figure out what happens to Steve after the games. Oh god. We'll need to write Steve his own, like, post-game Fire Emblem-esque epilogue story. Danger level 5. Well, there seems like there's a weird something this leads to, admittedly down the river, but I believe we'll be heading west. This is great freaking music again. Oh, no, we shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be here. We're not ready for this yet. You're absolutely using Steve and Bertha on tabletop somewhere. Steve gets his own boat. We are entertained by everything here. Get me out where we don't want to be killed by high level enemies. Yeah, I might plop them in Fire Emblem somewhere as just random NPCs. Just because it's fun to have some random NPCs who are related to things. Alright, the enemies here won't one-shot us, so that's better. Come, Steve, you get your own boat. And we get a chest. There we go, feathered hat. Feathered hat. Oh, definitely way better for Temenos. Okay. Because we bought Oswald a hat already, so Temenos gets this hat, obviously. I will say the encounter rate hasn't been too annoying either. It's a fish.
To work. Atone for your sins. You won't be needed.
Oh, you can latent power with special staff move.
Now then.
I mean, we can
In
also
pursuit of
freeze the
knowledge.
fish.
Pierce them. Wings of frost.
Yeah, the random encounters aren't
Study
overcommon, but you have a way to increase them and decrease them via skills and dashing. Okay, but this river leads downward, right? Is that, like, also a high-level area I shouldn't be in yet? Because I admit holy shit. Yeah, definitely not somewhere we should be going yet, chat. The Sunken Maw. Danger level 34. We're like level 10. And Steve. I guess we could try to get out to sea, but that seems a bit silly. Can I sail all the way to sea? I'm so curious now. No, unfortunately these are wood boats, if you notice from the texturing. Oswald did not make ice boats in this instance. As cool as that would be, mind you. Also, the time seems to actively change on its own. Which is kind of a sick detail. Oh my god, they're swans. Hello, babies. Like, I didn't make it night, it just has a little day-night cycle going in the background.
Let the experiment begin.
I think it might be too warm of a climate for ice boats, unfortunately.
I need a plan.
As cool as that would be.
Pierce them. Wings of frost.
Oh dear. Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
I've seen worse methods.
Okay, we got an apothecary item. It's gonna be a little while before we get an apothecary friend, but we will. No, we're not leaving Steve. God, where are we? I should not be here yet. I got distracted by boats. Cat? Cat. Oh, you have a side quest. Oh wow, this is like a machiner workshop. The boots talk? Number 2, springy boots. Shoes made to supplement the walking capabilities of their wearer. The soles of these quality leather boots have been fitted with strong strings to increase the wearer's stride length and as a result their speed. They are not suitable for long-distance travel and are quite taxing on the body. Okay, this world is just absolutely fantastic. Yes, we did get to see the cat. Why, hello! What brings you here? Don't tell me, I already know. You came to see what I, Arkar, the genius inventor, have come up with this time. Don't look so surprised, my eyes see all. Now, I normally don't do this, but since you've shown such an interest in my inventions, I shall explain what they do. Feast your eyes on my firstborn. I call it the Changeable Catapult. It's a highly advanced device capable of launching any object, of a certain device a size, that is. And what's more, one can decide exactly where said object will land simply by reconfiguring the firing mechanism. Now then, let me turn your attention to my second invention. I call these stylish shoes the Springy Boots. Not only are they beautiful, with a quality leather finish, they are also highly functional with spring-boosted heels. These powerful springs give their wearer a boost in speed, allowing them to move exponentially faster than the average person. Alas, it seems my genius inventions are simply beyond the comprehension of the common folk. But you, my friend, you are far from common. You appreciate my work, which is why you have a responsibility, nay, a duty, to assist me. You must spread word of my inventions to every corner of the realm, and to do that you will need this. Oh! Holy shit, we found a secondary job already. So yeah, there are these kind of jobs hidden in various side quests in Octopath. Some of them require boss fights, some of them are like this. We found the secret inventor job already. You love this, Thomas. Now we all can be inventors, too. So we can make Oswald an inventor. Beautiful. Wonderful. I wonder what that class does. With it, even you should be able to reproduce my creations. And before you ask, allow me to put your mind at ease. This is merely the beginning. I have countless ideas, but simply lack the materials to bring them to life. Which is where you come in. I've already made lists of what I require and placed them in my display cases. You need only procure those materials. Oh god, this game could take me hundreds of hours easily. Now off you go, my lovely assistant. Use the fruits of my labor to your heart's content. Can I catapult people at shit? Scrap metal, ancient cog, and natural magnetite. Okay. Soldier's bow, great blade, and guardian axe. Okay. Don't have info on that yet. Empowering lychee, tin toys, and mythical horns. Sure. Unerring earring and critical earring. An elemental bomb bottom. Various soulstone and rainbow glass bottom. So I could give him the secondary job inventor, and that means I can use axes and you can cycle through them. So I could make all of us inventors. I feel like we have to try it out, right? We gotta try being an inventor a little bit. These three getting wasted and trying to launch themselves with the catapult. I mean, that does seem to be what the thing would be. Okay, this is not the correct direction. We need to go west from here. I want to try out the inventor skill and see what it does for a little bit. Oh, we got another chest over here. probably south if you're somewhere. There must be some way to get to the island. So I don't think we're getting that far tonight. I got very distracted, and now we have a cool hat. Which of these 3 clowns can hold their liquor and who can't? Temenos cannot hold his liquor. I think Oswald probably can. The real wild card is, what do you think of Steve, our random OC here? The head cleric. Well, this is a cool little town. Very swanky. I love the wind detailing everything. What is miscellaneous now? Oh, this is just various tutorials. Hello. My business partner is 30 seconds late. Can you believe that? Tanaka? Tanaka, is that you? First I'll be helping out a scriber, then I wonder if I'll have any time for myself. This is perfect. I can't wait to start work at the cafe. What's going on with you, young lady?
Room.
A 20-year-old woman. A young woman who came to New Delsta with her friends with dreams of starring in a production at the theater. She has high hopes for the aspiring impresario of the group and plans to strengthen her ties with him, but has no interest in the man training to be a playwright. Interesting. And there's a hidden item somewhere that now we know about. It won't be long before I find a way to sneak into that theater. That's sus. Ormond. Have you heard of the Delsta Devils? They're giant fish that live in the sunken maw to the east. Are they the reason it's level 34 out there? Steve has absolutely gotten sloshed on communion wine. He has random intern energy. Oh, God. My grandfather caught one and let me have a bite. I've never forgot the taste. It took me to heaven and back. Okay, this is the inn. Their cakes are lacking. Mine are far better. Do you have business with the young lady of the house? No. I'm just curious who I can scrutinize yet. Hi, you have a side quest. My throat's a bit parched, but I'm not quite in the mood for wine at the moment. Bring me fruit. I think some ripe grapes will suffice. Goodness gracious. My throat is drier than the desert sands. I'll pay you the leaves, so don't waste another second. They want 1 grape? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Good news! I wasn't as thirsty as I thought. Nor do I like grapes, so I'm not even upset at how long it took you to get those. Bro, it took 10 seconds, Karen, over here. But if you insist on giving them to me, I will graciously throw them away for the both of us. Here, you wanted money, didn't you? So take your leaves and you may be on your way. Forced to receive 5 leaves? What do you mean, leaves? Okay. I'm craving one of those, you see. In fact, I can't stop thinking about it. How could you not know what I'm talking about? It's obvious, isn't it? Oh dear, I can't believe I have to spell this out for you. It's a plum. I want to eat a plum. Now go. I'm only giving it to him because I'm curious how many goddamn leaves we're gonna get. I see you've brought a plum, just as I've asked. You don't have a mind of your own, do you? There are so many better things you could have brought me, but here we are. You asked for a plum! What did you think? I'm gonna give you a fucking pomegranate? Ask for what you want, wealthy boy. Oh well, you tried your best, I suppose. Shame on me expecting better of a commoner. Well, lesson learned. forced to receive 24 leaves. Where are the leaves? What do you mean, leaves? Oh, God. Does this just cycle forever? He just pays us fucking pittances eternally. Okay, there's gotta be some other key to that quest. Eat a pomegranate in front of him. This kid was not disciplined. What the fuck? How hard is it to scrutinize? Okay. Weird. I just can't stand the man next door. No matter how much I do for him, he can't even bother to say thank you. I try to tell him, but he never listens. I wonder if there's anyone who can talk some sense into him. Oh, interesting. I need to talk sense into him. Maybe with a tutor? I don't know. Cat. Oh. But first, a friend. Oh no, it's a puppy!
Stay right where you are, little doggy.
I will murder you where you stand.
We won't kill ya. We just want to see how sharp our new blades are.
Well, I guess we're murdering you where we stand.
What do you want? Got something to say, do ya?
I am a convicted murderer. You will leave the dog alone.
Why don't you mind your own business? Things were just getting good.
Save the puppy, obviously.
Out of
We need
my
Steve
way.
for this.
To work.
Steve.
Come, little lamb.
I need.
Very well. Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
Can I catapult him? Good job, Steve. Get him.
Let me show you. In pursuit of knowledge.
I don't think I have inventor skills yet. Fine. Then we will freeze him.
Pierce them. Wings of frost.
Yeah, that did. Fine. Listen up, you asshole. This is what happens when you mess with dogs.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
My dog now, obviously. We're taking it with us.
Fighting is not what I do.
Oh, good. We got a plum back from that. Steve has already shown his worth, obviously. Steve helped us save the dog.
There's no need to get angry. It's just a mangy mutt.
Fuck off.
Damn it! You'll regret this!
I have no regrets. Leave. Can we kill them next time?
Ah!
No!
Did Throne kill them for us? No, they just got stars over their heads. Okay. Oh my god, she has a dog. Mutts are good dogs too. Agreed.
Hello there. You aren't hurt, are you?
Oh, she's immediately my favorite.
You must be hungry. Here, have this. This little one is my friend.
Oh,
Thank you for protecting her.
she's okay. Chat, puppy is also a part of the party now. Even if the overworld doesn't show us, she's with us, obviously.
I'm Throne, and I'm on the hunt for two particular individuals.
Alright, Throne.
Are you a traveler? Would you happen to need a hand on your journey?
Yes, actually. We take everyone.
Alright.
We're also out for revenge, so come with us. We're two particular individuals. Throne joined the party. Hear the beginning of Throne's tale. Yes. She has a puppy. Obviously she's coming. She protects the dogs. And she has a dog. It really is an expansion of our found family here.
Not again. Not this stench. Every time I breathe it in, it feels as though my very lungs are rotting. The stench of blood.
Your period must be so awful then. I like the cute rats in the sewer.
Hurry up, Throne. They're coming. Damn it. The bleeding won't stop.
It's almost like you could use a cleric. Yeah, that little rat is cute.
Don't waste your breath. Keep running.
We made it. We should be able to get up top through here.
Scarachi is such a JoJo's name. I don't know why.
What's the matter, Scarachi?
It won't open. The damn thing won't open.
The rats finally caught up to us.
Do they mean literal rats, or...
Damn it all.
You catch your breath, Tani.
Sorry, Throne.
Donnie is like fucked.
Now then, it's time we welcomed our guests.
Oh, I see. Rats are bad guys. Yeah, it doesn't bode well for him. None of us
Let's
are clerics.
play. My turn.
Dab.
There, eat this!
Your
Come
skills,
on,
like
let's
Scarachi.
go.
Force a single an ally to take damage for you one time. Or heckle. Reduce the physical defense of everyone except yourself. Those seem terrible. Just hit it with your...
Be calm.
Sharpen dagger to raise your physical attack, or slice to unleash a dagger attack on a single foe. Okay. Yeah, something tells me these guys aren't sticking with us very long. Can't possibly imagine what that is.
My turn.
Oh, dark damage! Yes! Our party now has all the elements. I'm stealing their shit.
Thanks.
Damn it.
Ready? Damn you.
Killed him. I wanted to steal their shit. Oh no, you love her. She's great so far.
What a waste of time.
I just don't get it. Why is this door locked?
We are thieves. Do none of us have lockpicks?
Get up, Donnie. It's time for you to work your magic on that lock.
Oh, the dead guy had the lockpicks.
Donnie.
No. Don't tell me he's dead.
This job is a nightmare.
Damn it! What the hell is going on?
Rip Donnie.
Someone set us up.
Our plan was perfect. We slipped into the Diamante estate and got what we came for. There was no way they could have known to have all those guards waiting outside.
Unless the Diamante state was in on it. You're super torn between her and Oswald as your favorite. Yeah, Donnie's gone.
Unless someone squealed.
Someone squealed, huh?
And only a few of us knew the plan. Which means there's likely a traitor among us.
Oh, don't say the funny word, Throne. You know what that does to chats. I saw Skarachi vent.
You can't be serious. Who'd sell us out like that?
We can figure that out later.
She's right. We have to get out of here first. Come on. There are other ways out of this place.
She was looking for two people. It might have been these two that betrayed her. That would make sense.
Let's go.
Sorry, Donnie. You're sleeping with the rats now. Yeah, her voice acting is quite good. Who voices her? Let's go look it up, shall we? Because we like appreciating voice actors on this channel. Voice cast. Let's see. We have Erica Mendez. Have I heard you in other things? Probably. Oh my god, she's Bernadetta. Yeah, that's where I've heard you before. That explains it. Wonderful. Oh, she was also Hewitt in Triangle Strategy, so I've heard her there as well. That's just absolutely perfect. The dichotomy in my brain. Beautiful. Also, Sailor Uranus. Yeah, she's quite good, isn't she? Props to her, yeah. She's doing quite well with this role. I like it. I like it quite a bit.
What's our escape plan? Come on, let's go to hell.
Red.
You need to level up anyway. Whatever the hell the body is, you're gonna need to be leveled for
Cleaning
it.
time.
Chance of success 100. Gimme.
Thanks.
Healing grape. We take those. We steal everything.
Damn it.
So if we can break this guy, then we steal his shit more easily and get lower health.
Yeah.
I will figure this out.
My turn.
Yeah, 95%.
Thanks.
Oh, you could get infinite healing grapes out of this.
Ready? Never underestimate a snake.
You had a huge crush on Sailor Uranus in middle school? That is completely and utterly fair. I had a huge crush on Alphonse Elric in middle school.
Wait.
What the hell? What's another one of those rats doing here?
They must have known we'd come this way. What do we do now?
Wait here. I'll handle this.
How do we handle this?
I'm going to give our friend a little surprise.
Deal. This could be suspicious. At night, Throne can ambush townspeople and knock them unconscious. Press Y near a townsperson. It must be at an indicated level to ambush someone. Oh. Show us the best in the nest view. Okay.
Good night.
Good night, lookout. Found family is a very specific set of skills. Alas, surprise, oh no.
Your skills are second to none. No wonder you're the best in the nest.
He's fast asleep. Didn't even see it coming.
You're making the persona jokes too easy.
Finish him, Throne.
No. I'm in no mood for meaningless bloodshed.
What's your backup plan then? Cheese? Because you're gonna need something to keep him busy when he comes chasing us down this tunnel.
That's enough, Scarachi. We have to go.
Fine.
Sometimes murder is not the answer. Yeah, her friend just died. I got a bad feeling about Scarachi.
Finally, a way out. Time to say goodbye to these rat-infested sewers.
Hold on. We aren't in the clear yet.
Three assassins.
Yeah, we've got company.
Throne. If you got that cheese, now's the time.
You idiot. Enough about the cheese.
If we don't focus, we'll be as holy as cheese ourselves when they're through.
What is with all the guys the cheese jokes? Scarachi would be a JoJo's villain, but he's not enough of a fashion disaster to be a JoJo's mobster.
Right. Let's go.
These rats just don't give up. And it's up to us to exterminate them.
Cleaning that. There, eat this!
Be calm.
Ready? Come on. No hell. Damn you.
My turn.
Afraid of the dark.
More of a mini boss than the boss, I think. Thankfully.
Go to hell. Ready?
What to do?
Afraid of the dark.
Ready?
Afraid of the dark.
Here we go. They keep the bit going, yeah. I mean, the character writing has been really enjoyable so far in this game in general, but they definitely feel like, you know, everyone really has a lot of, well, character, mind you. Definitely feel like I'm worried about killing. Damn it! One boost is too many. Should've just did it.
Never underestimate a snake.
Okay. Guess we'll never know what that guy had to steal.
Whew. Glad that's over.
Take that, you lousy vermin. What's that look about? You think I'm just fooling around instead of pulling my weight? That it?
I mean, you did a good darn job there. You're testing how many eggs you could kiss with your turbo controller, and it's only 2.
I didn't say that.
Well, I wouldn't have to fool around on my own if someone would give me a hand. If you know what I mean, Throne.
I will push you into the sewer.
Give yourself a hand.
Oh! The masturbation pun. Powerful.
Are you coming with us, or do you want some privacy?
I was not expecting that comeback. Jesus Christ, Third A. Oh, I love her. Bye, Scarachi. Hopefully I don't see you again. Hopefully there will be a save point nearby, because it is getting after 10.
We made it.
Ah, how I miss these filthy little streets.
Oh, I'm surprised. I thought you would be busy.
I would have hated to kick the bucket down there in those sewers.
But you really wanted to get it on in the sewers. Huh.
You mean like poor Donnie? Who did this to us?
I wish I knew. Let's head home. The job's not finished yet.
Those two aren't going to be happy about this.
Oh, are we after our bosses? Yeah, that would make sense.
But we didn't do nothing wrong. I'd rather die than face their punishment.
Okay.
We don't have a choice. Not with these collars on.
I'm sorry, do we have, like, murder colors on, like Suicide Squad?
So long as those two hold our chains, we have to obey them.
Well, that's horrifying. Alright. I'm very uncomfortable with all of the implications here, but this game is rated T,
That's
I
crazy
guess.
talk. I ain't no dog.
Quiet, Scarachi. There might still be rats around. Let's split up. They're less likely to find us then.
I'll deliver the mark to Father.
Oh, Christ, and they call him Father. What is this, Full Metal Alchemist?
All right. Be careful out there.
I am uncomfy.
The Black Snakes. A band of ruffians with connections to the realm's richest circles.
Okay.
They control
town's wealth and power.
And I am one of their minions. My job is to steal and clean.
Well, I certainly know she's my favorite character, but, yeah, we're killing our bosses, aren't we? I'm fine with that.
What a filthy town. Time to go home.
I'm sorry, I'm still processing all that. There are some design choices here in how they presented all this.
Fool.
There's nothing to see here, really. I gotta see what's inside then, obviously. A dagger. Nice. What do I want? Get out of here? Oh, okay. It's a brothel. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, they seem like they're doing their work happily, so I'll leave them alone. I can take you to heaven and back for just 1,500 leaves. I'm good, thanks, but have a nice night. Very, very fancy brothel. Alright then. You never get used to seeing the lifeless bodies of children. We've gone from Temenos being a relatively lighthearted, plotline to back to more of Oswald's tone here, I think. You can get drunk for cheap here. Just don't get high hopes about the food. Good beer, awful food. Got it. Flowers may soothe the soul, but alcohol soothes the body. Nothing like a good drink to get you back on your feet. Interesting that the money is called leaves. Yeah. Or at least people in this town seem to call it leaves. Sorry, but I don't do business with strangers. Inspired plum. Very good. Need those. There's just a cemetery in the back alley, which is, like, interesting world building, but very unsettling. I like the verticality of some parts of this map, too. Well, I mean, I guess we might as well see what's up in the Thieves Guild. Oh, sick, I can boat around it. Is there a back entrance? No, but there's a chest. Critical nut. We take those. Probably a potter's field, yeah. Well, this seems fancy as all balls. I am scared, admittedly, of where this is going, but I guess we're going.
A good dagger is not unlike one's own hand.
Hello?
Flexible, deft, and capable of taking a life with a flick of a wrist. Just like you, Throne.
Thank you, Father.
Get a bad fucking vibe from you, sir. Excessively bad vibes. Who are you voiced by also? You have a good voice. DC Douglas. I see. Oh no! I know why I get a bad vibe now! Guys! Guys, it's the fucking voice of Kamoshida. No. No, that makes it so much worse. No. Okay. Thanks. Good to know. I don't like the knowledge of knowing he also voices Dillis in Rune Factory, but we're not gonna focus on that part. Oh, God.
We call this man Father. He's the leader of the Black Snakes.
Okay.
A first-class assassin who oversees all of our jobs. He took me in as a child and taught me everything I know.
Oh, he's gonna die.
The mark, Father. What is that staff? I hope it was worth Donnie's life.
It is simply what we were asked for. Our client said this would be our last deal, seeing as word of our plan got out.
Oh boy.
It would appear there is a traitor among us.
Yeah, I heard that bit already.
There may very well be.
Perhaps our nest is in need of cleaning if such filth is lurking about.
Oh boy, is our job to murder the traitor?
You have always been different, Throne. Better than the others. You are the only one who has inherited my skills. Which is why I have nominated you as my successor. Do not disappoint me.
Why do I get the feeling we're disappointing him somehow?
Lately, this collar feels tighter than usual, Father.
You want me to loosen it then? I couldn't if I wanted to. My key alone is not enough.
So we need 2 keys to free ourselves from whatever the fuck this thing is.
Now speak of it no more. It is a badge of honor, one worthy of a true snake.
Oh yeah, our ability to control your every move is really a badge of honor, you see. Ugh.
Yes, Father.
Very good job.
Yeah, no, Oswald and Tenemos are helping this lady get rid of these people and free herself, because fuck that.
I hope you are prepared for tonight's gathering. You know what awaits those who disappoint Mother.
I don't really want to know, honestly. Yeah, the symbolism here is, not lost on me, and quite, boy howdy. Alright. Is it alright to be playing like this when you're supposed to be on a big job? I know you're new to this, but at least pretend you have the guts. Level 48 or higher to steal the stuff in the safe. Well, that almost guarantees we'll be breaking into here near the end of the plot. Oh, wait until Mother comes. I guess we have to. But I hate it. I'll have you know.
I see my adorable little snakes are all here.
Yeah.
Let us begin our delightful gathering.
Okay.
We call this woman Mother. She is our other leader and manages the guild's members. She values order and discipline above all. Those who fail her are mercilessly punished and disposed of.
Oh. Oh, that's,
Mother, Father, they are our leaders. The forces that move the Black Snakes.
Ugh. Okay.
Throne, my dear. Would you come here, please? Scarachi tells me that today's failure falls on your shoulders.
Fuck Scarachi. I hate this guy.
I worry for our future, dear. The Black Snakes have long controlled this town, but Father and I aren't as young as we used to be. The Snakes will need a new leader to guide them. A successor, as it were. Father has high hopes for you, Throne. But in my eyes, you are still lacking. Now then, time for your punishment.
Oh, they made it a whip, too. Okay. Ugh. This gives me real bad vibes.
You want Mother's whip, don't you, Throne?
Oh god. Well, sorry, I was not expecting it to get this dark tonight. God, this disturbs me on a deep level.
Oh, not a peep? A few lashes is enough to bring others to tears. But I suppose you'll need more encouragement.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not even sure what to put the content warning as. Like, metaphors for sexual assault, I guess? Misuse of kink. Yeah, misuse of kink seems like the most accurate description here. I mean, it's really fucking effective, mind you. They've used all of the buildup and, like, aesthetics of kink to create a situation that is incredibly deeply uncomfortable. Yeah, violence against women. Yeah, that also counts.
You lost us a wealthy client.
Oh, God.
You've sullied my good name, you wretched worm.
Ugh.
Oh, not even a whimper? Let's see how long you can keep that up.
So, Oswald, Temenos, and Throne are going to kill Mother and Father, right?
Mother.
Can't you see I'm busy, Piero?
It wasn't Throne's fault we failed. It was mine.
Piero, you are a better person. You shouldn't... Yeah, I want Temenos to beat them to death with his staff, please. Slowly. Scarachi can fuck off, but Piero...
If anyone deserves punishment,
Piero is
it's me.
I mean, I will give them a lot of credit for the distressingly effective metaphor to keep the game's rating, but Oh, Lord. They did it well.
Oh, Piero. How noble of you to come forward. I'm moved to tears. Yes, what a fine reaction. Just what I was hoping for. In honor of your selfless act, I will call an early end to tonight's meeting.
Oh, you can't be serious, Mother.
She's gonna murder him, isn't she?
Things were just getting good.
Silence, you abominable reptiles! Now listen well. I will be leaving our little nest for a spell. Our family is in need of fresh blood. I expect all of you to take good care of our home until I return.
At least she didn't murder Piero yet. No, this woman is not emotionally stable enough to lead this group.
There is a long night ahead of us.
Oh, never mind. I don't think they need to tell us what's going to happen to him.
Piero.
These chains can't be severed.
We are going to kill them. Both of them. I get that Father is implied just to want to make us into powerful assassins, but he is tolerating and allowing this to happen under his watch. So he's just as fucking complicit in my eyes.
Mother has whipped us since before I can remember.
Oh, Christ.
I spent my childhood beaten and bruised. I've long since forgotten what pain feels like. I steal what our clients want and eliminate those who stand in their way. That is how I've always lived. It makes me wonder, is pain the only thing I've forgotten? Dark evenings are followed by hollow mornings. The cycle repeats. Again and again and again.
At least we have a puppy. There's that.
Here, eat this. It's a dried strawberry.
Yeah, it did just get worse. So we're killing both of them, right? Both Mother and Father need to die. Free everyone who is trapped under their rule from this horrific regime. Fuck. Alright then. We're feeding the puppy.
I envy you. Living without a collar, bound to no one.
It's okay. The puppy can be our friend regardless.
Free to roam wherever you please.
I see you made a new friend.
I am impressed that you survived.
I brought you breakfast. You haven't eaten yet, I assume.
Thank you.
Want one? Least I can do for the best in the nest.
Yeah, mother can suffer more, but they both die. I agree. We'll figure out the slowest, scummiest possible strategy for that boss fight, and I think we can agree on that one.
No thanks. I don't smoke.
Maybe you should. People like us need to take joy wherever we can find it.
Yes, I found a dog.
I want to live a long life.
Ha! Oh, that's impressive.
Then you're in the wrong line of work, Throne. Life here is like a cigarette. Gone in a puff of smoke.
You can say that again.
We do what we can to survive in this dump.
Hey, you might smoke to deal with and cope with things, and I cannot judge you for that in the slightest. And Throne might hang out with the street puppies, and that's fine.
Living with a collar around our necks from our parents.
Yeah, got that part. I mean, the effectiveness of the metaphor and the discomfort is exactly, I assume, what the writers were going for. They've done very well in that regard.
I want to rise in the ranks and get my hands on some real money.
And then what? You're still trapped here, you know?
Buy good liquor, good smokes, fall asleep in a big bed.
I mean, those are not bad things to want in life.
I want to enjoy my life before I bite the dust.
Sounds nice.
What do you want, Throne?
What does she want?
What do I want?
Mother is the rat, right? If Mother isn't the rat, she's as bad as one. Actually giving rats a bad name. Yeah, rats are cute. God.
We have to get going. Time for work.
Well, at least we got some bread from that nice lady. Okay, sincerely, as much as I want to continue with this, and, this very well might be the first path we finish, because, man, they have all been emotionally affecting, mind you, but this one definitely has cut the deepest, personally. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, next week we start on Throne's Path to Revenge. We will continue gathering other characters, but we will consider them as well a part of her quest to become strong enough to defeat her parents and take her revenge and free herself and her family from them. So, thank you very much for coming. I will be back on Friday, and we will be getting our revenge with Throne. Alright, I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, and take care of yourselves. Yeah, I agree.